Hey, what's going on, everybody? So hopefully you guys liked that little montage that I kind of made for my Mini Cooper. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, yeah, I kind of went over this in a previous video. I got rid of the Tiguan, right? So this is my new car. So this is going to be the car that we're going to be making videos on from now on. And this is the 2012 Mini Cooper S Coupe, or the R58 as some people may know it. And I gotta say, it's pretty fun. You know, I've never owned a Mini Cooper in my life. I've never really driven one. I've driven a Countryman before, but this one, it's fun. It's very low to the ground, 2 seats, very lightweight. So this one that I have is the S version. So, you know, I don't get any of the John Works features, but I do get the turbocharger. It is a 1.6 liter engine, and I believe it does about 181 horsepower. So not too bad. Definitely not the most powerful car I've had. Definitely, I think the GTI I had was just a little bit more powerful, but it also weighed a little bit more, you know, so this car kind of feels very similar to my GTI. The only difference is it is a lot smaller and it's only 2 seats. Now, there are a lot of things I've really enjoyed about this Mini. Number one, it's easy to drive. Now, a lot of cars are easy to drive, but this one, just like my GTI, shifting is very easy. The clutch is very easy. You know, so it's super easy to learn how to drive if you don't know how to, or if you've already driven manual cars before, it is going to be extremely easy to drive. Now, what are my plans for this car? Some of the upgrades that I've done already, as you saw in the video, I upgraded the headlights. Now, previously I had the Spec D tuning headlights. Now, those looked really nice. The half halo was very bright, and the light output was very good. You know, it wasn't the brightest headlight, but it definitely did its job. My only issue I had with it, and the reason I removed them, was the light would bounce off of basically anything that was reflective. So if you were driving down the road and you came across, you know, maybe a speed limit sign, a stop sign, any vibrations that was going on in the vehicle, the light would just like vibrate and shake really, really badly, to the point where it was very distracting to me, and it was very distracting to other drivers. You know, it wasn't just me that could see it, it was anybody else that was on the road at the time with me that could see it. At first, I thought it was the light bulb, so I went ahead and ordered some new LED lights to put inside. Didn't really help. The light did get brighter, but the performance was still the same. I still had that very annoying vibration that was very distracting, so I decided to return those headlights, and I ended up getting another pair. Now, the new headlights I picked up that you see in this video, those are the Spider headlights. Same style, half halo, and it has that projector style headlights so that you can put an LED inside and you won't blind everyone else on the road. It'll disperse the light evenly, and so far I'm running it stock and I have no error codes on my dash. Everything works flawlessly. I have no issues with the light shaking or vibrating in any way. And all you have to do really once you install these lights, besides, you know, wire it really how you want to, the way I have it wired in is to the daytime running lights, just how I showed you guys in the previous video. So what that allows me to do is when I unlock the car, the half halo lights will turn on, and that way I know, okay, the car is unlocked, or if I lock it, they turn off. So I really like that feature, and that is done if you hardwire the half halo to the daytime running lights. And like I said, the performance has been great on these lights, so definitely worth the upgrade from factory. Now it definitely looks a little bit more modern, doesn't look so much like a car built in the 2012. The next upgrade I did was I went ahead and upgraded the stereo system, not the actual radio itself, but more the speakers. So I took out the OEM door speakers, just the 6.5-inch ones that you find on the lower part of the door, and I replaced those with the Kenwood ones that I believe are max like 300 watt. Now I know I don't have an amplifier or anything like that in the car, so I just wanted some new speakers that would sound a little bit better, crisper, and had a little bit richer bass. Now, I do like the way it sounds right now, but I think I'm also going to upgrade the 4-inch speakers on the door and possibly the 2 surround sound speakers that are in the rear of the car. It's just going to be trying to figure out how to actually take out the speakers in the rear. That's going to be my only issue. And then lastly, when it comes to performance, the car is bone stock. You know, there's no tune, there's no cold air intake, there's no aftermarket exhaust, and it's just because the car is fairly new to me. I just got it not too long ago, so the modifications I've done to it are pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy, nothing that, you know, I'm unfamiliar with. This is really basic stuff that I've done, and this is how a lot of, you know, new car owners would approach this situation. Just not go all in and dump all your money into this vehicle. I wanted to learn more about it, see what everyone else is doing, see what mods have worked for people, which ones aren't really worth the money. So in the near future, one of my plans was to add a cold air intake, possibly a new intercooler, and I considered an exhaust. My only downside with the exhaust is I've had trouble in the past with just our local police in the area, and they really didn't like my previous exhaust system in my GTI, and that's kind of the story why I got rid of it, but that'll be a story for a different day. I don't think I've told that story on YouTube yet, but that's a good one, why I really got rid of the GTI. But yeah, so just some small things. You know, if any of you guys have any ideas out there, the coupe is something that's very, very different that I don't really see too many mods for. I don't really see them on the street. You know, while I'm driving, I'm always looking to see if I spot another coupe, and I really only see the regular Mini Coopers, the Countrymen's, the Clubmen's, you know, not really the 2-door, 2-seater. So if any of you guys have one out there and you guys have any plans for yours or anything that you'd like to see done to mine, go ahead, leave it in the comments below. Now, we are so close to hitting 2,000 subscribers on this channel. We are literally, I think the last time I checked, maybe, you know, like 20 off or something like that, or maybe I'm just completely wrong. But please guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. It helps me out so much, and it helps me produce more videos in the future. So if you guys like this, if you like the little montage, you know, thank you. I worked hard for it. I know it's not the best quality, but I'm kind of limited with my computer and my camera and just kind of the gear. I don't have all the fancy equipment to make those crazy shots like some other professionals do, but hey, it's a start. Everyone starts somewhere. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, thanks for the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.